Hi, my name is Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. If you are interested in a reading or a healing, please go to my website, jonieswhitelighthealing.com, for more information. Well, today I am doing a review of the East Coast Spirit Chasers documentary called The Conscious Afterlife, a paranormal documentary, and it was released. The premiere of this documentary was released on May 24, 2025, 2 days ago. So just a little bit of backstory and a little bit of education here regarding why Joanie is talking about paranormal investigation on this channel. My path crossed with David Legender, who is one of the East Coast Spirit Chaser crew or team members, and I have done quite a few guest appearances at his paranormal club at the high school that he is a history teacher. So he told me about this crew, and I ended up going on a paranormal investigation with the East Coast Spirit Chasers, headed up by Nick Waskew, and it was in Mexico, New York. I met Melissa, and I met several others, and there were other members of the crew that were not there on that trip, so I was like the guest psychic. So with that being said, between the Paranormal Club, where I was doing Q&A and answering questions for students, offering information, and this investigation firsthand that I was on, offering my gifts, I got to know the crew, and I learned quite a bit. So in my spiritual awakening, I was unfamiliar with this group, this genre, this soul group that does this type of work. I had misconceptions, and to my happiness, I learned so much in such a positive way. So first I want to share East Coast Spirit Chasers, I believe, is a group of men and women who are so of heart. They come in with pure intention and humor and love and determination to assist as identifiers through scientific machinery, technology, and also divine gifts. And with that, they transfer what they've gleaned to others to remind them there's more than what meets the eye. We are not alone. We are not forsaken. And there are souls that didn't make it home and that they're in between. Also, we are able to communicate with them, and a soul is eternal, whether they made it home or whether they're stuck. So they have a broad base. They travel. I believe they do research before they identify where they're going to be doing their investigation. Not every place is chosen. There are many other teams or crews, paranormal investigation crews like them. And I want to highlight, they stand out in that they are representing goodwill, peace, friendship, love, and with their coordinated efforts, they operate as a really good team. They are role modeling teamwork. No one is one-upping the other. We're all in it together. Where we go one, we go all. And they show each other how to do it. So, why would a soul be trapped? Why do they not make it home? There are quite a number of reasons. I'll start with the least likely, but it could be. They're curious. The soul is curious, and they want to know what it's like to be in that. It's not that common But if a soul hasn't made it home, if that God spark, that incarnation soul, wants to know what it's like to be in the void, in between, there is curiosity, as souls do wish to grow and heal from all different opportunities. Then you have souls that don't feel they're worthy of joy and love, and they reject the offer to return home. There are other souls that are full of grief. They're full of anger. And that the emotional ties are so strong to whatever their earthbound story was that they feel committed, connected, clawed into to stay there. They haven't resolved it. Probably there's unforgiveness as well. You do have souls that remain in between. They don't go home because they feel they have to protect a person, place, or thing. There's a lot of devotion to children, to partners, to homes, to animals, whatever the case, and that the fear of going home and leaving them behind is so great that they choose to remain in between. In my experience, having gone to Mexico, New York, to 3 separate investigations, I learned that there are also demonic energies that can trap the soul when they're there and make it practically impossible to leave. So that is another piece to this. Sending souls home, great thing. I love it. When I do readings and healings, I am a medium. If I see that a soul has not gone home, I ask them permission. The client, whether I could just send them home. And I do almost all the time. The soul goes home. But there are times when that soul, with that, again, opportunity to go home, that every now and then they choose not to. Why? They're not ready for whatever the case is. Now, with all of that backstory, let's get to this documentary. I sat there and I watched the incredible opening and the editing, and I watched this unfold, and they're true. They're the real deal. Every piece of this, between the introductions of the team members to day 1, day 2, day 3, to the 3 investigations, was transparent. The instruments used were explained. The gifts of each crew member were described. The footage was fantastic. And what's great now is, now that it's no longer live and it's in a replay, you can stop it and replay it if you missed something, whether you missed what you heard or what you saw or what was explained to you. The colors are clear. In the darkness of what could be black and white sometimes, you still can see things, which is great. It's not fuzzy, so the film footage is fantastic. And this develops. Each person who watches the conscious afterlife has the opportunity to make decisions for themselves. They've got free will choice regarding what they believe. East Coast Spirit Chasers isn't telling you you have to believe anything. They're just having a great time. They're on the road. They're focused. They love each other. And that it's like that. And when they go into a place, they honor it. And I also remember that from when I was with them. They respect the building. They respect the history of it. And they respect the souls that did not leave. They also, by the way, do know when to get out, as you've heard. If you watch this documentary, they know when to get the heck out. If the signs are that great that there's danger and they're being told, leave. They're smart. So you get to watch this if you want. I highly suggest it. It's not for the weak at heart. Some of my subscribers might not go there, and that's fine. What I'm sharing with you is that there are more people in this collective that are doing similar and different. And there's overlap between what Joanie's doing and what they're doing. We love souls, we love life. We respect and honor the ones here in between and home. And we're just talking about it. So I hope you watch it. I will have the link to the documentary below, as well as their Facebook fan page. And I highly suggest that you connect with them and follow them. There will be more of these documentaries, I am sure. So there's a shout out to all of you. It's great to know you. It's an honor. And thank you for being of service. Take care, y'all.